There was a time when sleeping was simple. Draw the blinds, a comfy, fluffy pillow, fresh sheets, close your eyes, drift off, job done.
But now for millions of us, it's a bit more complicated than that. Sleep has rules. There's the right bedtime, the right temperature, and the right amount of deep sleep, REM sleep, light sleep, the list goes on. It is not something we just do, it's something we measure. Because when you spend half your life in bed, it might be time to ask, is all this number crunching actually helping us rest?
Today I've woken up somewhere very different. I'm in Paris, home to Withings, a company at the centre of this global sleep tracking boom.
One of the products I've been trying for the last few months is the Withings Sleep Analyzer. It is the first sleep tracker to provide sleep lab metrics without anything to wear. You just pop it under the mattress. This is what the industry calls a nearable, technology embedded in your environment rather than on your body.
What is very important in this product is that it is effortless. So you have nothing to wear, you have nothing to recharge, you have nothing to take attention to, so it's there and it's there for years.
And while you sleep, it monitors tiny movements, including your breathing and heart rate. By the morning, it's turned your night into pages of data. So how does it work?
Here we are in the mechatronics lab.
Tell me about then the design of this.
So when the body will move, it creates some pressure on this bladder. And so the pressure sensor that is localized here records these pressure changes. When you breathe, your thoracic rise and fall will be recorded here as well.
The tech aims to, by monitoring what it can through the movement of your body, heart and breathing, build a health score that can pre-detect disease and connect you with a doctor at exactly the right time. One of the main conditions it can spot is sleep apnea, which means disrupted breathing during the night, resulting in brief awakenings and poor sleep quality.
You have 1 of 5 people in the UK that are concerned with sleep apnea, or that can show some sign of sleep apnea during the night. So it's not so rare, and it concerns of kind of person in the population, because you have 26% of men, but also 14% of women. So it's not only a men-related issue.
I see that you are sleeping a low number of hours.
Mm-hmm. And what about this sleep score then? At the moment we're seeing I've got 49, it's out of 100.
What we see is that your duration is quite low. Your heart rate is very good during the night. 57 is a good score. But if you have taken a glass of wine last night, your heart rate, which has been higher at the beginning of the night and then decreasing.
Regularity, I guess, is something that you're going to be tracking over a longer period of time.
Yes.
If we look at, for example, April,
yeah,
we've got more green there.
Yeah, exactly.
So April, I slept slightly better.
Yeah, exactly.
Last month, more yellows creeping in, and this month, more red.
This evolution is very important to detect a lot of things, like a disease which is coming, and probably you are preparing to be ill. It's why sleep is very important and can really affect your health.
I found looking at the data interesting, but there's now a name for people who are obsessed with the perfect sleep, orthosomnia. The irony, worrying about your deep sleep score can create the very anxiety that keeps you awake. However, your personal data is doing more than just giving you a morning score. It's fueling massive scientific projects like the UK Biobank and dementia research. By collecting millions of nights of data, researchers are discovering new links between our environment and our long-term health.
Some of these devices are used in real research studies. One of the big advantages of those devices is that you can record sleep for many, many nights, weeks or months, which is something That's very difficult to do in the laboratory with your gold standard methods.
Tech has given us an extraordinary window into something we've spent our entire lives unconscious for. But perhaps the real challenge isn't learning how to measure our sleep, it's remembering how to switch off.